For that, only 10th is the date fixed.
No, categorically answer what?
That the creation of supernumerary post is an outcome of corrupt practice.
State is to give reply on 10th.
10th of this month,
Monday, my lord.
Monday.
Lord, I am being led by Mr. Bhattacharya. He is online, my lord. He is.
আচ্ছা একটু অ্যালাউ করুন না
Your Lordship wanted the Advocate General to be present today, so he is there.
There are two affidavits made on the part of the state, specifically stating that the matter which has gone to the Supreme Court is unconnected with these posts. So the first one was affirmed on 13th of February and the second one 19th of February of 2024. Kindly have a look to the affidavit of Oshim Dash.
Mr. Dotto, have you seen my last order? My last order was that Mr. Bhattacharya's submission issue is pending before the Supreme Court.
Yes, that's what we have said.
Then Mr. Sengupta wait listed can state level no nexus with this. What you are now saying.
Correct.
But I have held that subject matter challenge is presented a prima facie appears to be related with the said special petition, special petition. So,
And in fact, that was the basic ground of my argument before the Supreme Court.
It's not audible.
But my specific ground of argument before the Supreme Court was that supernumerary post creation itself is a.
I cannot hear you. Mr. Bhattacharya.
But I am.
Mr. Bhattacharya is hearing there is some issue here, my lord. That is.
এখানে বাড়ি দাও
Can you hear me now? Some problem there.
Lord, if your lordship only remembers last occasion, my lord, not last occasion, 2 occasions back, my lord, it was your lordship's query that whether this point will be taken by the state at the before the Supreme Court. Then, my lord, on instruction, Mr. Shishanu Bandyopadhyay as well as then, my lord, Advocate General submitted.
That I would remember. That I remember.
Well, let it be adjourned till the matter before the Supreme Court is disposed of, because this matter is being considered.
ভলিউমটা এখানে একটু আসতে হয়ে কোথাও একটা লুজ কানেকশন
গন্ডগোল আছে শোনা যাচ্ছে এবার Can you honorable court hear me? No. Anyway, my lord will kindly keep the matter adjourned till the matter is disposed of by the Supreme Court.
So Bhattacharya is not in Kolkata. He is Kolkata.
Yes, I am in Kolkata, but it will take at least 15 minutes to reach the court. If you not to allow
Ask him to come at least to address this point.
Problem is, my lord, he's
very well, but kindly give me 15 minutes time. I shall reach him.
I am asking him to.
যাচ্ছি
ইস্যু কথাটা কোথেকে বেরিয়েছে
Sir, I'm
দেখা হয়েছে সেটা বলে ইস্যু
send someone to convey him over phone. Please. Now, I have already held so.
But kindly look into 2 of my affidavits, Miller. Your Lordship has been pleased to defer the hearing of the matter in view of the submission made that the matter pending before the Supreme Court also incidentally deals with this. This is what has been said. Now, subject to correction by my learned friend, I do not know what is the reply to these 2 affidavits which have been filed almost 1 year back. Now, please take that the affidavit of
Already been filed or it is
No.
be filing it?
No, I have filed it. It's on record. 13th of February 2024, it has been affirmed.
Yes, sir.
Oshim Dash,
We have our, my lord, we have our reply also.
You have filed your reply?
No, no. Because your lordship, if I correctly remember, subject to correction, his affidavit was not accepted by your lordship because the queries which your lordship put was not there specifically. That's why
my query to erstwhile Advocate General was that the issue which was travelled prior to the division bench judgment of the designated bench judgment, observation of the designated bench judgment, that the CBI inquired on the affidavit of the SSC, and the SLP was admitted and stay was there. My specific query before just to the erstwhile learned Advocate General was that can you assure this court that even incidentally, because the scope of challenge was that who has created this post and what was the cabinet decision, all these things are there, and CBI to inquire. Incidentally, the power of the state to create supernumerary post would not be an issue before the Honorable Supreme Court. Matter was adjourned. Learned Advocate General took a specific instruction from the Counsel for the State in the Supreme Court, say no, this much assurance it cannot be given. Obviously, it cannot be given. The challenge before the court is that state's power to create supernumerary force. This supernumerary. Then, obviously, this was deferred. Again, this same question was put. The affidavit, if it is that affidavit was filed, but I asked Justice the Advocate General that this is not meeting my query. There is no clear-cut answer to that. Now I know that it is very difficult to give this answer. You don't know, while hearing of this SLP, the Honorable Judge will not go into that question, that how you have, why it has been created. There is another question, how it has been created. There may be an incidental question. When the division bench, so far I remember, had made certain observation regarding this creation of supernumerary. It is not that possibly that in respect of which, to accommodate which kind of candidates the supernumerary post has been created. The observation was covering your power to create in the division bench judgment. So challenge to the division bench judgment before the Honorable Supreme Court, unless takes a final shape, whether it would be proper to deal with the issue or not. This I'm troubled by this issue now.
Milord, your Lordship has been pleased to, Milord, put it in a most confined way as it could be. Here, Milord, the challenge is page 300 of the writ petition and 302 of the writ petition. What is the challenge? That certain number of posts have been created, partly for the physical education teachers and partly for the work education teachers, and according to the writ petitioners, who are obviously unsuccessful persons, they now question the propriety of creating these supernumerary posts, as they call it. Please have a look to your...
No. As they call it means, are you not saying that this is a supernumerary post?
No, I'll come to that. Why it should not be called as supernumerary post, that I'll come to that. Now, please have a look to your Lordship's order of 18th of November 2022. But I'm bound to answer to your Lordship's query or to clear your Lordship's doubt that whether the pending SLP is standing in the way of your Lordship hearing this matter or not.
Yes.
But kindly have a look to the order of 18th of November, when your Lordship was pleased to, my Lord, pass this order of injunction. Please take the second paragraph of the first page. The power of the government to create so-and-so supernumerary post to fill up the post of so-and-so, including physical and work education teachers and non-teaching staff in the so-and-so schools, to accommodate the waitlisted candidates with a order of 19th May, as well as the validity and legality are under challenge in the present writ petition. Now, this is the challenge. Dr. Patso, Learned Counsel for so-and-so, submits that against the post so created, the names of 514 candidates and 766 candidates have been recommended for appointment in the post of so-and-so, respectively, to the board. In creating such supernumerary posts, the procedure prescribed under the Act and the rules prima facie have not been followed. Therefore, so-and-so are restrained from issuing any appointment letters to the candidate in respect of the post till such and such. Now, this has been extended from time to time. Now, my lord, whatever, my lord, your lordship was pleased to, my lord, prima facie observe, my lord, for the purpose of grant of this interim order, my lord, we are all bound by that. Now, my lord, this is of 2022. In the meantime, many other matters were heard, various other orders were passed, matters went to Supreme Court, came back, again went to Supreme Court, etc. Now, my lord, the point that is being taken today is that a matter is pending before the Supreme Court. Therefore, this court should stay its hands in hearing this writ petition on the ground that incidentally the Supreme Court may have the occasion to consider
This was when this interim order was passed.
Right.
Now this has matured a little bit more. Have you got the copy of the division bench judgment?
But I have right now. I'm aware of it. Right now I
Yes,
don't have
that observation.
Right.
That observation
Right.
regarding supernumerary.
Yes. Now, please have a look to my affidavits. 2 paragraphs from
You have
each
not
of.
filed it. Rather, I did not accept it because this does not
No,
satisfy
but
my case.
he is. দেয়া হয়নি এই রে
Now, possibly I did not repeat, but my query was a very clear-cut answer from the state. A very clear-cut. You have to write that the pending matters, in pending matters, these are not issues and would not any remote possibility of raising these issues in this pending matters.
But please, since Millard, it is still lying with me. Please have a look at it. If your lordship feels, kindly take it on record, or else I'll take it back. Please have a look to me. 13th February 2024.
No, I have not accepted it. Let me see what he wants to show.
But please have a look to me. Paragraph 4, second page. অন্যটার অরিজিনালটা ফাইল হয়েছে এটা The issue involved in this case is not directly associated with the proceeding before the Honorable Supreme Court in SLP diary number etc. passed by the Honorable Division Bench of the High Court at Calcutta in MAT so and so.
This is the designated bench judgment.
Yes.
This
Yes.
is the designated
Yes.
bench judgment.
The proceedings pending before the Honorable Supreme Court is in relation to filling up of the Group D posts. The 1,600 number supernumerary posts so created by the order dated so and so for the work education and physical education teachers are required to be filled up for the benefit, etc. Your lordship may skip over that.
No. Paragraph 4, as you have rightly said,
Yes.
is not directly associated. My query from the erstwhile Advocate General was whether this issue can incidentally be raised in the pending SLP, means SLP against the order directing CBI inquiry. This affidavit is coming when the division bench has already passed the order making certain observation
Right.
regarding creation of supernumerary post.
Yes.
Now both these, it has traveled to Supreme Court from both ends. One from the CBI inquiry, the other from the division bench judgment, annulling the entire selection process or like that.
Right. Now, our case is that this has got no connection with the whatever is pending before the Supreme Court. Now, Millard, if I am posed with this question as to what Mr. Bikash Bhattacharya will argue in one matter in Supreme Court, day after tomorrow, I cannot say that.
Mr. Doctor, you clearly say, I will record that this issue.
But I am, with respect, I have been asked to answer a query which ought not to have been put to me.
Why?
What the Supreme Court will consider tomorrow.
Then,
Yes.
already I have held, tested in appeal that
No,
this prima facie appears to be related with.
Miller, it's not a question of testing everything in appeal.
I'm
Yes.
telling you,
Yes.
I have given you the avenue
Yes.
to test it in appeal that this is not. Mr. Dotto, this is very clear.
Yes.
That I have to put you this question.
Yes.
Two things.
Yes.
Today, directly, whether you are interested to absorb or appoint any person in against the supernumerary post so created, because the one occasion the stand of the state was we are at present we are not possibly.
Yes.
Possibly this was the stand of the state at one point of time. Now,
No. It is not before the Supreme Court. I don't know what is being said. If it is not there, no. It's not a question of instruction. He should bring out any order of the Supreme Court to this extent.
No. Bring out is one thing. Now, if you think that this is my observation, it's subject matter of challenge. The present writ petition prima facie appears to be related with the said pending special limit petition.
Prima facie.
Therefore, please clarify from the division bench or from the Supreme Court. No, this issue is not. I am not.
Please consider one thing,
Mr. Dotto, you understand the problem of this court is because the vacillating stand of the different councils. The statutory bodies are taking one stand in High Court, the other stand in the Supreme Court.
Go by my pleadings. Please don't go by what I say in court. Please go by my pleadings. Please take my affidavit in opposition. And please, Miller, form an opinion on that.
Already I have formed a prima facie opinion.
Yes, now kindly see, Miller, there are other affidavits which have come. Now, because, Miller, the point is, Miller, 10 people come over here and we are obstruct
Mr. Dotto,
1,000 people.
Dotto, yes, of course, the persons who have already been recommended for appointment,
Yes.
I appreciate their anxiety. But the situation has been created because of this, I must say, the vacillating stand of the authorities. Either they may say that yes, we are ready and willing. Possibly you are not there. So far I recollect, there was a statement or submission on behalf of the state that at present we are not going to absorb any of the persons against the supernumerary post. Where is the division bench judgment? Show me that particular, Mr. Dasgupta, show me the particular area.
The division bench.
That
Justice Bosha's division.
May I just try to clarify? I think
Yes.
an advocate is also not properly briefed with respect. Now, the challenge before the Supreme Court was the cabinet memo, by virtue of which all these supernumerary posts are created.
Let the SLP be produced.
Okay.
Mr. Bhattacharya every week that SLP every alternate week.
SLP, before the
That is never produced in court.
SLP, the learned counsel, whether we have to believe the learned counsel, now whether the live streamings are there, anything can be restored. Categorically stated before the Supreme Court, please stay the CBI investigation. State is not appointing anyone from these supernumerary posts created. Number one. Number two, then again, we could not also appoint because the Honorable Justice Bishwajit Basu had granted a stay. On that plea, they wanted the CBI investigation to be stayed. On the initial stage, the Supreme Court did not stay the investigation, only said no precipitative action should be taken. And the last year when I argued the matter, the present Chief Justice asked the State Council, you must categorically answer this. And for that only 10th is a date fixed.
No, categorically answer what?
That the creation of supernumerary post is an outcome of corrupt practice.
Now, where is the division bench judgment observation?
No, this is the judgment.
Page. Find it out.
May I just the division bench judgment?
No, I want to see the division bench only.
দাও আমি বের করে দিচ্ছি দাঁড়াও
Direction চলে
হ্যাঁ
Sorry, Supreme Court.
355.
So this part, 355, Mr. Dotto, 355 direction for CBI inquiry is also under challenge by the state.
Yes.
So this is not classifying what kind of supernumerary post in respect of what. এটা বন্ধ করো তো।